Good morning, one and all. Welcome or welcome back to Heart of K. Purple Sky KT here. I hope you are well this morning. I hope you slept well. I hope you ate well. I hope you had a very good week. This is my first week going back into work. I did not realize how emotionally exhausting my job is, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. At least I think it is. I'm just happy that I have today and tomorrow off. I'm happy that I had today off and I'm gonna rest today because tomorrow I'm gonna go practice yoga. I found a place in the city that's for free, so I'm trying to go there every Sunday to practice yoga as much as possible for like an hour of the day. But it's good, because that was my plan anyway, just not for an hour, but it makes me happy that I can now do that I can now do yoga for an hour. Excuse me, I didn't eat yet. Other than that, I'm doing good. Today, I want to talk about understanding bipolar 1 a little more. I just finished this book, um, Living with Bipolar Disorder, A Guide for Individuals and Families, updated edition by Malcolm W. Otto, PhD, Noreen A. Riley Harrington, Robert O. Knowles, Oyd Hennon, Jane Cogan, Gary Sachs. Hopefully I'm not butchering these names. We'll just say Michael, Otto, and Associates. They all have PhDs. And I thought it was a really good book to read, especially with my diagnosis, because it makes me feel that I'm learning more about what to expect or what I've already experienced having bipolar disorder. Um, it makes me think a lot about my first experience because my experience was on hypomania. I was very happy, even though my happiness was based on an illusion. All of the time that I had an episode, it was based on an illusion. It was my way of connecting dots in that instead of listening to what people were telling me, which people were telling me the truth, but I was in my own head. I also think about my self-esteem where it was at that time, but in the book it doesn't talk anything about self-esteem, which I'm happy to say that my self-esteem is going up as I continue to learn more about my disorder. I did share with you guys that that's something that I was working on changing for positive affirmation. It's working for me right now and it's good. I meditated this morning, so it worked in my favor. And it's still working in my favor because I'm still doing the same video. Um, One thing that I read a lot is how difficult it is, and this is stuff that I read online, how difficult it is to live with someone with a bipolar disorder. But I don't find myself difficult. I find myself calm and collective, and my family does too. They know that when I'm not okay is when I'm riled up. They know of me as being calm and collective, and they know that I do things to make myself calm. They know that I get excited when I win in a video game or if I'm reading a good book, you know? So that's the only thing that puzzles me when people say that it's difficult to live with people who have the disorder. Well, I'm bipolar disorder 1, so I don't know how it is for bipolar 2. I'm sure that the book talked about it, but I was more focused on myself. There's even a chapter to talk about your children having bipolar disorder, a child, but I didn't finish that because I don't have any kids. And I believe I have worked with a student that had bipolar disorder, but there's only so much that I can do in my position. So even for me to read up about it, I have to read up their IEP and know how to work with them based on their experience with their psychiatrist. So psychiatrists because the student they do see a psychiatrist, the school psychiatrist, that helps to make their IEP. But I like this book. I like this book a lot because it also mention medications that I have taken. Because my medication is based on, it's a mood stabilizer and for psychosis. I am taking right now I'm taking Abilify, but I have taken Risperidol, I have taken Haldol, and I've taken yeah, I don't remember all of my medications, but I remember that the Haldol and the Risperidol, no, the Invega, that was an injection. And right now I'm feeling more comfortable with taking pills, which is a lot for me because at first I wasn't feeling comfortable with taking pills, but now it feels more comfortable. I feel more confident knowing that it's working in my favor. It's a good book for families to read as well, as it says it on the cover. It gave me the courage to create a plan with my family. With next time, God forbid, I have an episode. If I have an episode, it's just you have to be prepared for it because you never know when it's gonna happen. I don't smoke anymore, which I was fine before. Because I'm not gonna say that it was the car accident that made me bipolar. I was fine before. I was fine before I smoked. After smoking is when everything started to change. And I think I stopped listening to when I started to connect the dots more. I started to think more about things that I shouldn't have been thinking about, that I didn't need to be thinking about. So now I'm listening more, I'm being more attentive. And yeah, well, that's it for this morning. Thank you for listening. And hopefully I finish Neversong. I'm at the boss battle again, but I don't want to finish the game. But I did start Paper Trail, and I like it so far. That's another game that I'm playing. And I'm going to play Soundfall today instead of Neversong. Neversong I'm going to leave for my Sunday. Yeah, I'm playing video games, which keeps me calm, keeps me relaxed. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy about a lot of things. So yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. I hope you are doing well. And as always, I love you. Have a good one, okay?